Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. My name is Shiny, SSP, Spa, or Violet, whichever you prefer to call me. And look, new stills. I've been working on this and some other things for the channel you may or may not have noticed already, because I'm hoping the stills will help me on production time on videos from months to possibly weeks, which I'm super excited for. And I figured it was time for an upgrade in the design to be more connected to the recent games like Pokemon Legends EA, which is mostly what the still designs are based on. The other thing I've been working on is the official profile picture that you're currently watching the time-lapse for. Now, the core elements stay the same: purple white hair, purple blue eyes, and Shiny Eevee as our mascot, because I love Shiny Eevee. But the one difference is there's two different versions of the profile picture, which is the hairstyle, because I got mixed responses on which was liked better. So for my Discord, the hair is down. For the YouTube, the hair is up. Other than that, it's mostly the same. Aside from that, what I haven't been working on is the Nuzlocke for the channel, which I mentioned since the beginning. I felt too much pressure to put it out onto YouTube as fast as possible, and I lost all the joy in drawing it, so I just gave up. But now my spirits are renewed. I'm going to go back into making videos, ones I'm excited for, including the Nuzlocke. And aside from videos, I'm also working on my own webcomics at The Old World Comics on Webtoon, TikTok, and Insta. And of course, discussion about it in the Discord, link down below. Now, that is all of the channel updates, and we're on to the main part of the video, which I actually had to remake from scratch because the last few days changed everything. But I'll start from the beginning. What happened to me and where did I go? Well, a few months ago, my mum and I had a fight, and after that fight, my partner asked if I wanted to move in together. He didn't know anything about the fight. And I wasn't working, and he was about to move for his new job, so it was perfect timing, and I jumped at the opportunity. However, I only packed my suitcase with a few weeks worth of clothes, my Steam Deck, my Switch, my iPad, because I can't go anywhere without my tech, my medication, and my crochet stuff, because I thought that I'd be able to return and get my belongings. Well, while staying at my partner's and looking at places, I eventually called my mum to talk to her about it, and let's just say she was pissed. Long story short, because I know she doesn't want the world to know, she refused to talk to me after that, even though I attempted to reach out multiple times. So I made a GoFundMe, link down below, to get some support so I can at the very least get some new clothes because the weather was changing, get some support and help with bills and food, and start working on getting some bits back. Here's where the updated part comes in. Months later, after silence and me reaching out, last week I reached out again because I found out I had a cyst. And it was very scary for me because, trigger warning, my great-grandmother passed away from breast cancer. So I was very scared. And I got no response. Well, on the 13th of May, I put up a post on Facebook about my health and how the cream I'd been taking was helping with my cyst, and that I only wish my mum would talk to me or at least return my belongings. Well, she finally responded, demanding the post be taken down. So I take the post down, and finally, we talk. I say to her I would like to have her be a part of my life, to see my new place and how I'm doing, but I leave that choice to her, because I don't want to push it. But if she really doesn't want to talk to me anymore, I'd like at the very least to be allowed to collect my belongings, like my PC, my art supplies, my clothes, my books, thousands of pounds worth of belongings that will otherwise just collect dust. The conversation, however, goes in circles, with her holding on to the anger against me and not wanting to give me an answer. So by the end, I tell her I give up. And from now on, if she wants to be a part of my life anymore, she has to be the one to try, because I'm the only one who has been, and I'm tired of it. She's holding on to anger and blame, and I'm just trying to live my life. I was really hoping that I would at least be able to get my belongings back, because then I could have my PC and do really good streams and earn some money. I'd have my art supplies, limited edition, and be able to make amazing commissions and make some money until I get a job. But no, I'm officially starting again. No one can say I didn't try though. I still need a lot of support, so it would mean the world to me if you could share a comment, leave a like, share around to people you know, check out my socials, my GoFundMe. Even if you can't donate, it would mean the world to me and really help me get back on my feet and regain all that's been taken from me. Hopefully my next video will be a Nuzlocke. But that's everything for now. Thank you so much for listening and hopefully understanding. Good night and good luck. Ending the video in 1, 2, 3.